Hello. This is just an update of how I've been doing, what I am doing, and what I want to do. I don't know if I'm going to get to that last part. This is the third time I've recorded this. I go on a lot of rambles. And then I'm like, I don't want to keep this ramble in the video. So then I just restart. It's quite difficult. I have notes here. They're not really that detailed though. So, yeah. I go on a lot of just ad lib. Is that what it's called? Ad lib, free lib. Just talking without having a big script, I guess. We got balloons in the background. No music, no sound effects. If you just want to put this on in the background at 2 times speed, you can. That'd be very cool. So things have been happening with me. My Deltarune video about speedrunning, the speedrun tech, got recommended to everyone. I don't know why. It's probably because Chapter 2 came out of that game. And YouTube was like, you want to watch this. And apparently people wanted to watch it. Which I think is weird. Some people were saying I'm a TAS. It really wasn't that hard. I don't know. It's weird because playing Kirby Superstar, Super Metroid, speedrunning for so long, things that normally seem difficult to your average person, I'm just like, yeah, that's kind of easy. Kind of really easy. You're bad, Lamau. I don't actually say that. I might say that. Would I say that? I'm kind of a dick. I would probably say that, yeah. But, I don't know. If I was smart, I would use this as like a springboard to actually make videos I wanted to make for a while and have them actually get views. But I'm not going to because I don't want to. Simple as that. On the topic of speedrunning, I still really don't want to do it. I've done it enough for one life. And I feel like the time I've spent in it has made me miss a lot of opportunities, specifically in high school. Given me bad anxiety about not really fear of missing out, but fear of... Not fear. I don't know what it is. The correct term, but I'd feel bad anytime I'm not actively productive. Not a good state of being, because you can't really relax when you're like that. If I'm scared of not being productive, then anything that doesn't actively push me towards being productive, I kind of find a waste of time. Well, I don't really find it a waste of time, but that's what my brain tells me. I'm like, you could be doing this. You enjoying Shin Megami Tensei 5, game that you've been waiting for years. Only reason you bought a Switch. But you could be getting better at art. You could be going out fixing social anxiety. It just feels like you can't relax. Not a good feeling. I don't really blame speedrunning for instilling that in me. It might have happened regardless. But I don't know. I'm not the master. I don't know everything. Streaming. So streaming goes hand in hand with speedrunning. Yeah, I know. I'm just jumping around topics really quick. I'm just going through the notes, okay? I don't want to stream anymore. There's multiple reasons. Let's just go through them right in here. I don't like pandering to people, so a lot of times when you're streaming, especially if you're not like huge as a streamer, you have to pander to your audience. I don't know if pander is correct. Yeah, it's correct. And they'll be like, hey, please do this, Mr. Streamer. And if I don't want to do it, then that person leaves. But it seems like if you're a smaller streamer on Twitch, that's sort of what you have to do to get people to watch you. And if nobody's watching you, then what's the point? I would stream scuffed games. I like scuffed games a lot. Scuffed games and difficult games. I think those would be fun to stream, but again, nobody watches them, so what's the point? Like, if I'm going to be putting that effort in to make a stream entertaining, and no one's there to, be entertained, I'm just wasting my time. Which could be, again, that fear of, wasting time and not being productive. But I don't know. I don't know the answers. I do like doing art a lot. I would stream art, but I do too much reference dumping, and I don't really feel comfortable streaming that, since a lot of it, well, some of it's against TOS because nudes. If you're not referencing nudes, you're cringe. But I also reference other people's works, which I don't really want to, show on stream without crediting. And I also reference myself a lot. Like, I'll take photos or videos and then use that to figure out how a hand should look in a certain position, how the hips would look, stuff like that. I don't really want to be a nuisance to my roommate, so streaming requires a lot of talking. If my roommate's around and he hears me talking all the time, I think that'd be annoying. I think it's annoying when I hear people talking constantly. So I don't really want to push that on others. What else do we have written here? Oh yeah, it's a really unhealthy social situation to be a streamer when you don't really have anything else keeping you grounded. Since I don't really talk with people much, I don't really know how COVID was like, hey, you want to talk to people? You don't get to do that for a year. Ha, even though I didn't want to talk to people. But then I didn't have the opportunity, not really an opportunity, ability to talk to people because, just sitting inside all day. I was living with my parents during COVID, just doing online classes. No real reason to pay for an apartment during that time. But anyway, about streaming. Without being able to talk with other people in the real world, I think if streaming is your primary source of social interaction, it is very unhealthy because you, as a streamer, are inherently in a position of power over those people, which I don't like at all because you can't really see their faces. They're there for you. You, as a streamer, have the ability to ban anyone at any time. It is your space as your channel. So you're in way too much of a position of power for it to be, a good back and forth between you and other people. Especially since, inherently other people have to communicate with you through text and you're able to just talk. Maybe if you could get, chatters chatting with you in voice, but that sounds really bad, and some people would abuse that to just get you banned because of TOS. But that might be the only way of doing it. I don't know. I don't think it's healthy to be streaming unless you actually talk to other people. It's like the fourth time I've said that, but I gotta reiterate, that's super important. Oh yeah, during the last times I was streaming, I was mainly a way of just me saying, hey, I'm here to hang out. And then it felt really bad when no one came. So I don't really want to try that again if it just gives me negative emotions. I don't really blame people for not showing up. I never had a schedule. And then, it's not really an expected thing on Twitch for that to be the reason why someone is streaming. But that's what I went in with the mentality of doing. And when that wasn't fulfilled, I just felt bad. It's something entirely my fault. So I don't blame anyone else. So that's streaming. Video games. My tastes in video games have changed drastically. And by drastically, I mean kind of. As a kid, 2010-ish, I really liked Addicting Games and Miniclip, which has sort of transformed into liking Itch.io a lot. I recently discovered playing Itch.io games. It's super fun. I very much enjoy seeing other people's passions manifested. And that's all Itch.io is. It's I'll see something with a nice art style, a good RPG Maker game, and I'll be like, hey, I really enjoy that. Some of my favorite games I've played on there so far, Dweller's Empty Path. That game is actually sick. You just go around and walk and talk with people. Made by Temmie, who did the art for Undertale. I think they also did art for Deltarune. But anyway, that was super fun. I'm playing Sleepy Sheep right now. It's kind of like Yume Nikki, but it actually has direction. I guess Itch.io also has horror games on it. I don't really play those. I just play the stuff that I'm like, hey, it looks like someone put a lot of work into that. It looks like someone really wants to tell a story. I'm going to listen to them. I'm going to hear them out. I'm going to play their game. Hopefully I'll enjoy it a lot. And I usually do. Even if I don't enjoy a game, just seeing the passion, it makes me happy. Continuing on art, I do still find art extremely fun. I would like to do it more if possible. I just don't really know how to evolve at this point. It feels like the style where I'm at now, where it's like anime style, it can't really be refined that much anymore. So I've mostly been working on just speed and getting stuff out faster, or being able to draw faster and have it look good. But I feel like I'd have to drastically switch up the style if I want to evolve my art anymore. Send me your art, please. Like I said, I really get motivated, and I really like seeing other people's passions like manifested. So even if you think your art is pee-pee poo-poo, I will enjoy it thoroughly, as long as I can tell that you tried and that it's something you wanted to do. I'll tell you this. Artists, when you actually start doing art, you really don't care about how art looks unless you're trying to copy it. It becomes a lot more important of seeing what people are trying to do rather than what they are. Because, as an artist, especially where I am now, where it's still amateurish, seeing passion is a lot more fun than seeing results, if you can, wrap your head around that. If I'm explaining myself well. Catboy, in case you didn't know, I made Catboy. You can call him Beat if you want, I guess. Beat's a cool name. I like that name. He was never intended to have a name. He was just intended to be a fun character that I could draw in clothes. I'm skipping to that topic, by the way. Fashion. I really enjoy fashion now. I know I was talking about art. A big, rant there. Fashion's pretty cool. So it manifested when I was, doing art, just drawing. And I was thinking, hey, this looks pretty good. I can look pretty good too. So that's why I'm into fashion now. I do think traditionally feminine fashion is significantly better than traditionally male ones, because feminine fashion, you get more colors and you get more styles. Meanwhile, masculine fashion is just me strong, me wear black and white, and no individuality. Meanwhile, feminine's all about, putting yourself out there, being an individual. I do like that men's fashion is sort of going in that direction. We're getting shorter shorts now. We're getting trimmed shorts, so you can actually get colors on your trims, like blue trims. I kind of want blue trims a lot. I think that'd look cute. And pinks and purples are actually able to be seen now. Not seen. I think, shout outs to the LGBTQ for making being, gay and all that stuff, normalizing it. Because in like 2000s, growing up in the 2000s, it was very much, hey, gay bad, anything that makes you gay bad, get out of here. Now it's just like, gay, cool. And with that, men's fashion has been able to be a lot more loose. Because if you didn't know, in the 2000s, it was men's fashion was pretty much, hey, don't be gay. And now it's, who cares if you're gay? Like, just be who you are. So yeah, big shout outs to LGBTQ community. Love y'all. Am I part of that? I don't know. I guess not. I'm not part of the community. I'm still questioning. So if that's part of Q+, sure. But I would put myself as a not part of the community at the current time. But yeah, that's fashion. Endgame. I really want to be able to wear a crop top. I think that'd look cute. I think if it's summer, I'd try to do one that's like up to the belly button. I think that looks fine if you're skinny. Obviously, fashion, you should play to your strengths. I'm kind of skinny, kind of fit, so I can wear whatever I want and have it look somewhat decent. But yeah, fashion's cool. The one time I've been complimented for wearing clothes was after I actually started caring about it, and it was with a lavender hoodie. Very cool. Cool stories here on this channel, always. I'm actually not going to do stories ever again. Like, this is a one-off video. You'll never see another video like this again, I promise. I'll just go back to making strats with stupid names in the title because I think it's funny. Anyway, back up. We scroll back up on the page. This is almost done, I promise. I actually don't know if it's almost done. It really depends how long I rant. Twitter. Obviously, Twitter bad, but I think art Twitter is really good. Very fun to just... like I said, I really enjoy seeing other people's passions, so art Twitter, mwah, love it. Some problems with it I have. How does one show vulnerability on art Twitter without making their page look bad? Was it this rant that I talked about Pastebin Monday? I don't know. Like I said at the start, this is my third time doing this. So quick recap of Pastebin Monday. I probably did already talk about it, but we can talk about it again. It was a speedrunning thing where every Monday you would just write a pastebin, which is essentially a twit longer, of what you're doing mentally, what you're doing work-wise, just a life update. And everyone used to do it. You just go through, read everyone's life updates. It was a really good way to let off steam. I'd like to bring it back, but I don't know how to do it without making my page look stupid. Because something that I like as a connoisseur of art Twitter are pages that are just dedicated to art only. I think if you just put a hashtag and tell people to mute that hashtag, that'd be healthy. And they can just do that. So maybe I'll do that. Like, mental check-in Monday. Wouldn't that be fun? But a question with that is, should I really be that vulnerable online? Like, I don't really feel comfortable sharing my page with people IRL if I have that kind of stuff on there. But I do feel comfortable online because I'm not really going to see those people ever again. But I really don't see people in real life ever again, do I? Maybe. Be open about your mental health. It's good. It makes other people more open about theirs. And then everyone's happy. Oh, animation. I've wanted to do animation for a while now. I don't know why this isn't right next to the art section. It kind of is, but I skipped to talk about fashion. Animation, I really want to do it. I think it'd be fun to do like music syncs. Something like Sarashley. I think that's how you say their name. Their stuff, whenever I see it, I'm like, hi. Very happy now. Yay. So I kind of want to just do stuff like that. It's quite difficult, especially when you don't really know how to animate. So I'm starting off slowly. I'm making a Catboy jam where I'm trying to, just get my Catboy jam into whatever they're listening to on the headphones. Maybe I'll make that into a Twitch emote since we all got animated emotes now, but I don't stream anymore, so I don't see the point. If it can be a global on Discord, that'd be pretty cool. But I don't know if they're giving animated emotes through Twitch subscriptions as global on Discord. I could just check like in a partner's Discord to see if they have it, but I don't wanna. I don't wanna. We're back on fashion already. Hey, the notes are almost done. Would you look at that? I like stealing people's outfits. Like, my classmate's outfit, I stole it the day right after because I thought it was really cute. It was long sleeve undershirt that was black and then just colored over shirt. And I'm like, dang, I'm taking that. And then I took it and bought it immediately that day. It does look really cute, by the way. I like it. This is a fun topic, volleyball. I want to get into volleyball. I do like sports. I've always liked sports. I know, like, as gamers, people are like, sports, bad, rawr. It really depends on the sport. I think football's... I don't really want to say stupid because some people like football, but it's not for me. I do like basketball a lot. Tennis is pretty cool. And I've recently started liking volleyball. So my university, it does have classes for free since after you take a certain amount of credits, any other classes you take above that credit line are free. So I want to get into a volleyball class. It's full right now. Maybe people will drop as they need to take other classes. But I think it'd be really fun. Volleyball seems really cool because of how reliant you have to be on your team. Something that's not really seen in other sports that I've done before, like basketball or tennis. Tennis, kind of, but it's just one other person. Basketball, you can have people just take over entirely. While in volleyball, like, your team's success is very determinative on everyone's individual skill. You have to rely on your team in volleyball. Otherwise, you're just going to lose. Like, one person playing volleyball, you cannot win. You only get to hit the ball once. And then after you hit the ball, what are you going to do? Oh, it's just going to get lobbed over and you're going to get spiked in the face. So yeah, it seems like a really fun team sport. We're at the closing thoughts. Wow, didn't think I'd make it this far. I'm getting my degree this year. I am a senior. It's going to be done in the summer. It's a biology degree. I want to go work in a laboratory, making drugs and stuff to help people's lives, increase the health span of people. So here's the thing about lab work. A lot of it is just waiting. That's another reason I really like doing science, because there's a lot of free time. I can do whatever I want in that free time. And while just waiting, like, I can draw, do whatever I want, check Twitter. And then I do still enjoy experimenting a lot, okay? They didn't call me the speedrun scientist for nothing. I actually was a speedrun scientist, by the way. That was a title bestowed. Anyone who makes strats, speedrun scientist. Yeah, science cool. I know, like, on Twitch, Bat Chest is cringe. Bat Chest is an awful emote, by the way. I hate that emote meta. It's literally just there to make fun of people's passions. Or at least that's how it's being used right now. Very bad. But people bat chest science for some reason. A bunch of haters. The final line in these notes: your past self doesn't matter. The only thing that's important is who you are now and what you want to be. That is my philosophy in life. Hopefully, you can make something of it. How does this balloons run end? Do I win? I win. Yes. Victory.